Hey everybody, it's Blake Warrington and welcome to your Go Emerald training. And today we're going to be talking about leading and marketing with the business opportunity. Now this is something that the company doesn't really talk about. This is something that we did to build our business kind of back in the day. Still do. And you'll hear about challenge groups obviously and getting customers and things like that. But we also like to talk about leading your business and the marketing with sharing the business opportunity. It's a very viable way to build your business. And I'll share with you why. First, I'm going to kind of digress, go back a little bit, and kind of give you a little bit of the history you probably don't know about regarding why and how Beachbody came across the network marketing division. So, Beachbody has been around since 1998, and they were an infomercial company only, and they were selling their stuff online. You know, their workout programs and probably a little bit of supplements and things like that. No Shakeology back then. And what happened was they also had some message boards, and the message boards served as a place for customers to go to get information and help, and hey, I got a problem with this, and I don't know what to do. I'm struggling with this, or I hurt my back. How can I still work out? Blah blah blah. Right. And so these message boards were put in place by Beachbody and to kind of answer and create a community where people would come in and be able to learn, get their questions answered and things like that. Well, guess what? Here's what happened, and this was what started Team Beachbody. So they started this thing, they started realizing that these customers would come in, but other customers that had success with their Beachbody programs, they were answering the questions for them, going, oh, this is what I did when I came across that problem. They were just typing it in the message board. And then somebody else come in and go, well, what do I do about this part of the meal plan? I can't have this food or whatever. Then another coach go, yeah, I had the same problem. Type it in, blah, blah, blah. And then here's what happened magically is Beachbody started noticing that these customers that were helping the customers started staying on the workout programs longer. They finished their workout programs, more of them did. They were recommended supplements naturally by the coaches, actually the customers at the time, because they said, oh, this is what I did, I took this supplement. And they basically started going like, wow, our customers are helping our customers, because what do we want to do? Naturally, if we love something, we share it. And so these customers were naturally helping Beachbody's customers. And they went, wow, and it's increasing their revenues, and these customers are getting more support. They're buying more workout programs after they got finished with their other workout program, because the customer go, well, this is the next program I bought, because after I got done with P90 back then, I bought P90X. And so that became kind of the Beachbody went, wow, how can we turn this into a business model? And that started something they then called, it's called $1 Million Body, and that's really taken it back, back to December 2006 when this thing was all introduced to everybody, and that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so I just want to kind of share that with you because I think it's important as you start to think about how you're going to build this business, whether you're going to do it with challenge groups, whether you're going to do it with just going after customers, whether you're going to do it with marketing and leading with the business opportunity as we did. There's a lot of opportunity here for you. That's all I wanted to share with you. And so what's different about Beachbody is they weren't started as a network marketing company. They were an infomercial company that said, there's value and benefit in our customers sharing the wealth of information success that's going on. Let's create a network marketing company. Let's create an opportunity for people because they're sharing information. Why don't we pay them? That started the business opportunity. So this company was really started as a business opportunity for people that are already kind of naturally doing things like we do. If you love something, a movie, a restaurant, whatever, you naturally share it with people. Now here's something else that we did not have, back then that you guys are blessed with right now. We had a one-page website where we could put our little before picture and a little after picture about that big, and that was about it. And all the text you wanted to write. There was no beautiful website like you got now, and there was no Shakeology. There was no challenge groups. There was no challenge packs. There was P90X. but there wasn't the plethora of products and workout programs. There was no 21-day fix. There was no P90X2 and 3. Sean T had hip hop abs. I think that's about all we had. There was no insanity and all these other things that guy's done. And, Shalene Johnson's, I mean, it's off the hook. What we have right now is unbelievable. So guess what else we didn't have back then? There was no Facebook, there was no Twitter, there was no Instagram, Pinterest, and all the other social media sites. So why am I bringing that up? Because we built a 6-figure income marketing pretty much one product, and it was, we had the recovery formula. That was it. And a lot of enthusiasm for health and fitness and, and things like that and helping people. Now you look at what we have right now, it's like off the charts what we all have to build this business. Beachbody's done amazing stuff. Here again, they don't talk a lot about building and leading with a business opportunity, which I love, and I will love to teach you that. So what did we do? Well, to show you his proof, and this is taking it back, but we were called $1 Million Body back then, and because we had no tools either, there was no brochures, there was no product catalog, there was no websites, like I said, sort of the one I just described. There was no DVDs, there was no business opportunity online stuff, nothing really. We built it with just like passion and love. But I went out and I created this. It was approved by corporate. You can see it right here. We were called $1 Million Body back then. They changed the name to Team Beachbody because they spent all this time branding Beachbody and go, why are we doing this $1 Million Body thing? So I actually created this DVD. I actually called corporate compliance, because you could back then, when we were a small group of us, and said, hey, I want to get some of these programs and things like that, and I want to put them on a DVD that I can plop into something and share with people. And share with them what we have, so they could see it all in one thing, and because it was online stuff that was very limited. So why I share that with you is because when Angie and I first got into the profession back in, really 1992, and that's a whole nother story if you want to hear about it, we were taught, and this is going to date us, to pass out 10 VCR tapes and have those in play at all times. Now, what does that mean? Well, we were taught back then to share the business opportunity to people, because people were looking for ways to earn additional income back then, just as they are today. And I'm going to share with that in our training today why that's important, because we have an obesity epidemic. We also have people that are in a financial epidemic. So there's more than just the obesity epidemic, and I'm going to teach you guys about the opportunity and how you can help people with their finances and another way for you to build your business. So that said, like I said, we were taught to have 10 VCR tapes in play at all time. We used to go to people's houses and go, hey, and sit down and go, I want to share something with you. Give me 20 minutes of your time. If it's for you, great. If it's not, no problem. And we would literally pop a VCR tape in. It was 22 minutes long for the company we were with. And we sat there with them, and we had a little box of products and everything like that. We went into their home, and we shared the benefits of all those stuff. And it worked for some people, and some people it didn't. Anyway, so obviously today, if you're really young, you don't even know what a VCR is maybe, but, we have things today like the Beachbody solution. Focus. Other things. We got all sorts of tools. Now, I'm bringing this up because there's really 3 simple steps that we do when we're marketing the business opportunity. First, we pique people's interest, just like you do with anything else, right, that we taught in this training so far. So we pique their interest by forming them maybe. So somebody's going to be talking about, oh yeah, I wish I could go on vacation, but I can't afford it. Guess what? They need some more income. I don't like my job, the opportunity side of things, family. Oh boy, I don't get enough time to spend with my family because I'm working too much and probably not getting paid enough. So that's why forming works so well. But it works well for the business opportunity. So the first step, it's here in your training, but the first step is going to be you pique somebody's curiosity, pique their interest. You find out what's going on in their life that they're lacking. Some people you might find, there's people out there, not all of them right now maybe, but they make really good money, but they don't have the time thing so they can spend it with their family. Most people are on the struggling end of, we just don't have enough money and we're struggling to make ends meet or pay out credit cards and stuff like that. So number 1, you pique their curiosity. Number 2, you get them to a tool. You get them to some presentation. Many of them are going to be listening to your training today. You get them to a training, or a presentation that they can watch, not you doing it. You don't want to be sitting in a grocery store going and you meet somebody and you just maybe talking to them, oh my God, and then you just blow up and you go, I got the big opportunity, it's amazing, and you can do this, and you can make $8 million in 3 months, you don't have to do anything, blah, 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 whatever, that's all wrong stuff that people say because they just start blabbing things out. But so you pique their curiosity. You get them to a presentation. That can be an online presentation. It can get them to you don't have to use this guy anymore like I made. Beachbody solution. It can get them, here again, Eric Worre, right? Rise to the Entrepreneur. If you haven't bought this, you need to. This is an amazing DVD, something you can put into your arsenal, your toolbox, if you will. Online videos. Anyway, they're all going to be in the presentation for you today. So that's step 2. The next thing you do, and we're going to get this into the training, is you follow up. And when you follow up with them, you don't necessarily have to do it alone, especially when you're new, because you don't know how to answer all the questions properly. That's why we had the 3-way call training for you. So now you're going to get them on the phone and follow up with them, and you're going to have a support system in place with you, meaning your upline coach, your star diamond coach, your diamond coach, or somebody, it could even be a crossline coach, that wants to help you be successful with your business. And they're just going to follow up with that person and ask them, what did you like best about this video that you saw? What did you like best about this video you saw? And they're going to go, I love this. And so that's the leading question for everything you're going to do is, what did you like best? Because you're going to give them an opportunity to watch a presentation. It could be an online video they're watching on their mobile phone. It could be an online video they're watching on their mobile phone or your mobile phone while you're with them. And that's a whole nother strategy. But the whole point is, you're going to get them to a presentation, and then you're going to get them to agree to follow up with you to follow up with them. When you do that follow-up, you're going to have somebody kind of in the wings with you, answering the questions for you, especially when you're new. So then you're just going to go, hey, look, and they're going to go, well, I really like the fact that I could make money in my part-time, because I'm working full-time, blah, blah, blah. They're going to tell you, when you ask them, what did you like best, they're going to tell you something they like best, right? Then you're going to go say, hey, look, I'm really new to this business, and what I'd like you to do is get you on the phone with my friend, partner, business associate, whatever you want to call him, and he can answer your questions, because you probably have some questions right now, and I'm really new. I just started this business last month, and no pressure, but he or she's going to be really good at answering all your questions, and that way I'm not going to say something wrong or not even be able to answer your question, right? And then what's going to happen is you 3-way them in, as you saw in the 3-way call training, and then you basically at that point, you do the proper introduction, edification, and you're done. And now you're being trained as the person's doing the 3-way calls, as you saw in the 3-way call training, which you should have done. And then what's going to happen is that person's going to sit there and answer all the questions. You're going like, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. And after you hear this several times, as I said in the training, you're going to go, I know what he or she's going to say now. So anyway, it's that simple. That's what the business opportunity, leading what the business opportunity is, because just as many obese people out there, there's just as many or more people hurting financially, especially these days. So I'm a big proponent of leading with the business opportunity, and we'll answer any questions on that. We'll teach more in-depth strategies on that after you get through your Go Emerald training and through the rest of this week and everything. But that's it for today. I gotta probably shut my mouth because you guys got a lot of stuff to do. And anyway, so I hope you enjoyed today's training. And I look forward for you guys finishing out the rest of this week and finishing your 4th week of Go Emerald. Amazing training. And that's just the beginning, too, for you guys. So understand that it's just the start. But lots to come. Just devour this and do it. Put it into action. Take action. And you can change your life like it did for Angie and I. So with that, clicking off. Make it a great day and enjoy the training.